All right, there we go. Okay. Whew. Oh, so cool. This is pretty fun. Okay, so real quick, I had all my sockets out here because I was trying to paint them so they'd be red in the numbers, like you can kind of see it, but it's not, like, it wasn't helpful, so I kind of gave up on that. I might go back and try and revisit it. I've tried to do extra things. I've tried to engrave them and then fill that. It doesn't work really well. I need to laser them is what I need to do, but I don't have access to that. So this is just going to go away real quick. Into the drawer it goes. I apologize if you saw that my backside is not real cute right now. I'm going to start going to the gym soon. Realized I have a high school reunion this year, and I'll be there in my hometown anyway. And so I like to look good, and it's been a really rough year and things have not gone well, so we're gonna recoup all that. Okay. Now, ooh, Milwaukee's gonna catch on fire. All right. So the first thing I need to do, aside from grabbing some safety glasses, oh, there's a pair. I always have pairs sitting around. Some are more scratched up than others, but then we're good. Anyway, we're going to scoot y'all back just a smidge. Oh, I have something to show you too. I don't think I've showed anyone. No, I did show someone this, but check this out. I got Chris Fix gave me a neck light. Here's the front. And he gave these out at SEMA, but he told me, he's like, hey, come see me because I have something for you. I think he told me he had punches too, but oh, maybe not. Okay. This is it's my first attempt at welding. I like to keep stuff like that, keep me humble. All right, so we're going to take the plastic tray out, and I kind of measured these online, or measured them and looked online. These were the closest I could find. So, but we'll just see how this looks next to it real quick, and then we'll go ahead and I'll get my die grinder and we'll grind it off. Grind out those rivets. Okay, so this, I couldn't do anything about the color. There just weren't options available because I didn't want something for like a purse or anything. I want something that was actually going to hold, and they didn't have like what you see on here. So these are going to look a little fancy in comparison. But anyway, so here's the old one. And the new one, all bronzy, will look like hold on. Oh my gosh, that's really tight. Okay. Okay. So it'll be like this. So they'll be in the same spot. It's not going to be off to the side like that. That'd be ridiculous. We're going to see if we can utilize the same holes. And if I line it up, it looks like the holes will be, I can at least use one set of holes. So it won't be perfectly centered. And I'll have to like write a note about, I know this is driving me nuts. But, and then I'll save this other one. It has screws and stuff, but we're going to use rivets. Silver rivets. We'll see which side we need to use. So I need to get, I need drill bits, but okay, I'm gonna put all this stuff in the cash drawer that came out, and then we're gonna grind this off. So on the back, I'm gonna show you this. Right here, there's these two little spots where the rivets connect, and we're gonna drill those off, not out. We're going to sand them down, basically. And we're we're gonna do that with. Ooh, this will work. With this. Ta-da! So I got this at Harbor Freight because I couldn't afford the one at, I'm gonna turn this down because this is gonna use some power. I don't need it flipping the breaker here. So I could not afford the Milwaukee one for this. That would be great. But this was just way more practical. This was like on sale, 30 bucks. And the rule for Harbor Freight is never, ever, ever pay full price. There's always a coupon. It'll always go on sale at some point. But there are a couple things I've had to buy. I'm gonna rearrange this one camera here. Sorry guys. Whoop. These are just way on the wrong side. They're catching on the boards. There we go. All right. So anyway, and then you guys get scooted back. Oh. Shit falling. All right. Jaw back a bit so you can see what's actually going on here. So I'm gonna turn this, angle this down a little. No, I've got all sorts of crap everywhere. Some of it needs to be transferred. Okay. So the whole idea was to tidy up first. Dude, I just bought that. That's not ruined. So we're gonna put all this right there. I'm gonna hang. Got new little pull chains for my lights, or I was making new ones, and anyway, that's all the way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, and this one's getting kind of worn out. I can tell that at the seam. Oh shit! Fuck. Damn it! Yeah! Freaking hot chocolate everywhere. Well, I guess that can go in the trash. That's great. Hey, look, I have really crappy paper towels right here. If only, damn it, oh, my receipt. Ah! The one I was just saying I have to have. Shit, that went far. Sorry, it's one not right under you guys here. It's just a mess. These, son of a bitch. Ugh, tell them I'm getting negative when I start passing. But that's just how it is. Whatever brand towels these are, I think they're Scott. I'm not sure, and I'm not saying they are. They suck. They don't clean anything up. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And I had just actually got an offer to work with. No, it's not. I don't think these are Scott. But I think Scott is somebody wants me to work with them and do a video. And I was like, oh, maybe. But shit, this doesn't absorb anything. It's super non-absorbent. And that includes oil. They're just terrible. They're just fuck. Now everything's all wet. Ugh. It's these kind of things like that just are so annoying. Shit, I don't have time to clean this all up, but I need it dry. Not dripping all over on my boxes and my counter. Good. Okay, so hot cocoa. Oh shit, too hot cocoa. It's gonna go on my vise and be out of my way. All right. This is just life. And again, I've got this horn. It says it's a 12-volt siren, one tone, electronic siren. Should I put this on my car? What should we do with this? I need to find something to do with this. I found it in a box. The box was plain white. I threw the box away because I don't need that. Then I'll have to keep opening it to know what it is. But I want to do something with it. So if anything, I can be like, boop, boop, or like, if people are in my way. You know, you want a nice horn honk and a mean horn honk. Like, get the F out of the way and excuse me, could you please pull up? Honk. But anyway. All right. Let's do this. So also, oh, man, I think I have a pencil. Okay, so when you're when you're working, if you have long hair, like I do, if you're going to be working with anything that rotates and spins, it's wise to put your hair up. I'm just saying. Oh, wait. Let's see. I've got, oh, shit. I've got a pencil. I got my J-Labs flexes in, and they're not comfortable, but apparently you just kind of have to break them in. So we're going to put my hair up in a bun here, and then I'm going to put it up with this pencil so I don't rip my hair out of my head. Kind of important. A little less aesthetically pleasing, but it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to do, I really wish I could take the lid off and just have it separate so it's not flopping around in the way, because it's totally going to be flopping around in the way and I'm not going to be able to see, and you're not going to be able to see. There's not going to be good lighting for this. So I'm just going to take off these 2 rivets of this small latch and prepare for some noise, because it is loud. Getting in there quite how I wanted, so I guess I will just drill them out. That sucks. I don't want to go this route for a number of reasons, but that's okay. We will do this. So drill bit. Let's see what size. These are just some that I think I picked up at a yard sale or something. So these are totally disposable. I got my drill Milwaukee drill here, so let's see. So now I'm going to match up a bit with the size. I should probably look and see what size rivets I have. This will do it. The problem is even like you guys can't see anything, I can't see anything. It's a very mutual. That one's a little big. So I think I need an 1/8 inch. Go in. Yeah, an 1/8 inch will do it. The problem is I don't even know if I can get in there very well because it's so down close to the lid. Like, I don't know if it'll go in at an angle, which isn't really what I'm wanting. But hey, this is only $4. Let's try it out. I mean, the latches were way more than that. They were like $6 for the 2. So, and granted, we're only going to put one on, but let's do this. It is, like I said before, it's 19 degrees in my garage. It is very cold. Okay, so I'm going to keep warming the hands. Oh, it's so freaking cold. And this was actually has been in my house, but quickly taking the cold from here. Let's see. You know what? Maybe a smaller one. Just to get, you know what, we're going to go a little smaller. I'm going to just leave that out. We're going to go 7/64. We're American. America. F yeah. All right. Oh, what? That just pushed out. I guess I did. Well, that was, how freaking easy is that? Snappers. Okay, that's awesome. Now I just wish I had another set of hands to hold this up, but I guess we'll do it this way. I think that did help. You know what? We're going to do this again. It's going to be loud. You're forewarned. This thing's so awkward and big. Too much girth. Too much length. Because I don't have anything holding in place except for me. Oh my God. Freaking-tastic. That's down a little better than I had it, actually. Okay, so this will drill it out the rest of the way. Maybe just actually push it out. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Make it easy. All right, so we've got that out. I'm a little too excited about that. So now we got to mark up the new latch, which I already have. Ah, I had pre-latch. Then it came apart. This is going to be kind of a hot mess, guys. So here it is, pre-latched, but it, it's just going to fall apart as soon as I let go. But that way we can line it up and see if we can't get this on here. Where we want it. What's going on here? It's not bumped out. Hold on. Let me just take a... Not enough hands. Not enough hands. All right. So it's kind of bumped out. I can tell they like broke it. So this is all kind of stretched out. So I'm going to really quick grab a dolly and a hammer. And we're going to hammer that back. Like we're going to pretend like we're working on something important like a car. And something that totally doesn't warrant this much attention. But what the hell? Oh, okay. Ah, cool. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That is so cold. It's 19 degrees out here. Okay. I'm putting on my cute little dressy gloves. These look amazing with my Carhartt, or it's not Carhartt, but my brown coveralls. These are my pretty little gloves. I need something because that's stinking cold. So I'm just going to get behind this lip here and I'm going to knock it back. So, and I'm not super good at this. This is something I need a little time to get better at. Oh, that's way better. It's one of those things that you just need to practice on a little bit. And it'll work out. Oh yeah, that's like new. Look at me using my tools like a pro. All right, so now, I don't know if you could tell before, but it doesn't look all bumped out. Anyway, now I'm gonna put it in there, and we're gonna put this here, and I'm gonna mark it. I'm gonna try and use one of the existing holes, which means it will be slightly off-centered, which will, yes, absolutely drive me nuts. No, none of them really work. So, ooh, that one will work. You can use one hole of all these, because the lower bracket is more inset. I think I should like tape this or something. No, that would be too easy. All right, come on. All right, so I'm gonna line it up here best I can. I'll use one hole, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a marker and I shouldn't put that in my mouth. I don't know what it's been. But it's how you have a good immune system, right? So I'm going to mark. Ooh, that looks like he's going cross-eyed. These are eyeballs. So I'm just going to mark that whole area. That is really off-centered. That's not working at all. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and mark it this way. It's dumb. Yeah, that marking is so off center. Should we get some blue out and a cobalt? I didn't think I would need all this stuff, so I don't have all this stuff here handy right here. I'll move this now. It's getting warm. I need my, I want to have it on this. I need my cobalt scratcher and, or my, not cobalt, my, I don't know what it's called. Hold on. Let me grab it. We're going to scratch this. I'm going to maybe get some blue just for fun so we can scratch it and see it and be super perfectionist. This Daikin blue. And then somewhere I have a scratcher thing. What is it? I know it's here with my welding stuff on me. Don't go, don't go, don't go. Here we are. All right. For some reason, one of these is in my truck, but I got these off of Amazon. They're probably already linked if you want some. These are Carbide. That's the word I was looking for. Carbide scribers. And so the little tip keeps you from scratching the crap out of anything. But it's like a little pencil, but it's used to just like scratch stuff. And I got my little, this is overkill. Should we do it? I think we should do it. Yeah, these holes are off. Okay, we're gonna just use a little of this Dyken Blue. And I want to use just this little tiniest amount as possible, which is pretty hard. This stuff is super thin and it goes, a little bit goes a long way. Oh, man, too much all the way around. I was trying to shake it off. 2 shakes, but it didn't work. It didn't work. So we're gonna let that dry and I'm gonna kind of hold it in front of the heat over here and hope that dries a little faster. And if you like my kind of unhinged personality, please subscribe or follow, whatever it may be. Actually, while that's doing that, Tubatel's heavy duty cleanser and degreaser, and I have a dirty rag. So I'm just gonna clean the top of it because this is nasty. Like I said, I got this at DI, which is Desert Industries, which is kind of like Goodwill. But people there don't go in and resell things that ownership doesn't go and auction stuff off. So it's way better, I think. Dude, if I had time, I would want to like sand down and repaint this whole thing because it does have some like rusty spots. Should we? No. Okay, let's stay on task. Stay on task. Oh, that's where I struggle. That's where I struggle in life. Okay, now we're gonna take our hot chocolate cloth and we're gonna wipe off this extra blue that I don't really need. I just need a little mark. I just want to move on. Okay, I'm real impatient, and you guys are gonna be like, "Holy crap! Why didn't you just edit this?" And it's because I don't have the time or the patience. So I'm gonna put this in place. It's pretty close to being done. So okay, I'm going to draw a circle around. Scratch. Because this is really fine, so it'll get in there. All right, yeah. Now you won't be able to see, I don't think. I'm going to show each camera the same thing. So, oh, you can see the little circles there, okay? And then we'll get up in your face and you can see the little circles that I drew. See how amazing that is? So now I just need to drill those out. But let me check before I drill it out. I'm going to put the lid back on this and put it back in the bag because I have one in my welding jacket and I don't want to just like have these all laying around. And there's one in my truck. My husband borrowed it for something for work. Not a fan of that happening, but whatever. At least it came back and it didn't stay there. So I have back here, I have a have all my stuff for, oh my gosh, my rivets. My rivet gun, I think, is underneath. You know, like you can see through your safety glasses, but you don't feel like you can see through your safety glasses. Can't see crap. I think that's back here too. I left it in its box so I couldn't see it. It's Doyle brand. It's from, oh, there it is. So as I said, I saw it. I was thinking it was a blue box, but it's a red box. Because good things come in red packages. So anyway, I got this for a different project, or I was helping someone with fixing something with a boat. It was weird. Like people ask me to help with all sorts of things, and I'm always really happy to help. Like I genuinely like helping people. I'm not a transactional person. That's a term I've learned. I've learned that people who really don't seem to like me when it's like I'm just trying to be nice, it's because they don't get it. Like they have a different view on it or something. We're gonna turn a little bit. Anyway, so I'm gonna match whatever size rivet. So we can do eighth. I have eighth and eighth. These are all eighth. So, and I need a short, corto. These are the same. Oh, aluminum and steel. We'll do. Should we do aluminum? Should we do steel? Let's do aluminum. This is so light, it's not going to matter. We'll do aluminum. We'll get 4. I'm going to put these in the money tray. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Patch that up. Set it here so hopefully I don't knock it over and make a huge freaking mess because that would suck. It'd like ruin my day. Yeah, this has got all sorts of like rusty spots on it. Like, oh, I want to fix it so bad. And then paint it with this. Because these little model paints remind me of my brother. Because he used to do this one. I think my older brother did too, but he doesn't remind me of him. So I'm going to, so if it's, hold on. We're doing 1/8 inch. Do we do a smaller one? These might actually be too. This may not be the right thing. I don't know. We're going to try it. Because why the hell not? I'm going to always just drill it out. I think I might try this in the existing hole. No, wait. I've already got out what I need. Okay. So it says the diameter is 1/8 and the grip is 1/8. Well, I really need like 1/64. But we'll just see. We'll see if it'll work. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is just like nobody's really going to see this. So, I mean, like people at school will be judging me and I'll be like, yeah, I know. That is pretty lousy. Okay. I think I'm about to get a little piece of tape in here. I wish I had some like painter's tape handy. I totally thought I did. So I'm probably just hallucinating. But I do have duct tape. So that I'm sure will solve our problems. This duct tape's about 19 years old. Oh! That crappy. Oh, you know what? That's fine. That's all we need. We just need a little bit of duct tape just to keep it shut. So, good enough, right? Good enough. That's what we're going for today. Now we're not going for excellence, just good enough. Let's get through this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drill the other holes because that's what I need. And I have to be careful because not only is my hair being held up by a pencil, but I have these things in my ears. And, you know, actually, I'm going to take these out. These things hurt, but supposedly you get used to them. So, let's see if I have the case in my pocket. So, I'll put them away real quick. If not, so we're going to do this in what size? This is a little smaller than an 1/8. I got 7/64. We're going to go for that. Should we tap it too? Let's tap it. Son of a bitch. We'll get that later. It just like flipped right out. I did get new chisels and punches, but these are just easier to get to right now. As the other ones I don't have set up yet, and it'll be fine. It's fine. We're just gonna give this just a little love tap, just to kind of keep it centered. I don't think that's gonna do anything. Oh, that's not centered at all. I hate it when it moves, and the shadows and stuff can't always see exactly where you want it to sit. Okay, well, we'll make it work. It's fine. That was probably overkill anyway, but whatever. I like to be a perfectionist, but I'm just not always good at being a perfectionist. Yeah, it's not centered. not centered at all. It's slightly lower. There we go. Just start slow, nice and easy. Don't force it or it'll be painful. Okay? You could probably use a little lubrication, but you know, we're not getting into that so much right now. It shouldn't be that difficult to do. Okay, it's nice and slow. You don't want the heat, the tip of the to get too hot and blunt. You want to be able to cut through. Okay, now you can. Okay, because once you're in there, then you can, you know, go for it a little more, but be gentle on entry. There's no reason to cause a whole lot of discomfort. Right? I'm not always like this, but I do like to joke around. Okay. That seems pretty centered. Okay, we're gonna go up. Okay, remember this is a little bit smaller than the other one. The drill the bit I should be using. And since this is flexible, I can push down into a little bit. Oh, it slid. Walk over. Stop walking. Drive me crazy. Come on. Okay, I'm trying to keep my arm on this to hold it still. It's walking away. I had it in that spot a little too long. But we're just going to get it where I want, and we're going to go slow. Slow, slow, slow. It keeps walking back down. It's okay. It's okay. Shit. Come on, stay there. See, this is stuff I would edit out if we were editing videos, but no, you guys get the real deal. I'm not a fake person, so there we go, there we go. Now that I can actually see, it's all too close to my face. I'm getting old and I can't see crap anymore. Okay, we're in there good. We're gonna take it. There we go. Happy, happy. Joy, joy. So now I'm gonna check out my thing here. All right. I can't even remember how these go in. Yeah, so it looks kind of like, I don't know how to explain how these look, but this rounded end, not the really pointy, the rounded end is what's going to go in the hole. So these are too small. They'll work on the other one. So I do need to switch up and go up to an 1/8 inch from the 7/64. And you don't want to waller it out. You got to say waller, not wallow. Waller it out. So, okay, I feel like that's not. I think the bit spun a little bit. And the last one. All right. Okay, so does that go in there now? Yeah, a little tight. That's what you want. You don't want it all loose and floppy, right? Nobody likes anything flaccid around here. So now what I'm going to do is figure out where I put my stuff. Everything's layered on top of each other. And we're going to line this up. We're going to do, let's do the top part first. Make sure we're not, oh, it's so not perfect. I'm gonna have to do it all together. Okay, so I'm gonna poke this in here, right? And then I open it up, I open the jaws and it drops down and then it's in there. So that's how this works. And this is great because I have the room. It doesn't work for if I'm going sideways. And you can just squeeze it just a little bit to get it in there, right? You know what, actually what I want to do, and I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but I'm going to put these in all of them. I just want to have it in and done. So that one's in. Of course, that was the one that was pre-made or already part of it. And I want this all clipped together so it will fit, because I don't want to do it and then be like, that's so tight, that's not going to fit at all. I don't feel like I did a very good job drilling this now. What it is though. I feel like it has kind of a lip on it, and that's not really helping the matter. Oh, actually, okay, so I did something stupid. And what I did is I didn't line it up to the opening of the case. I was just lining up to the top so it'd be even. So all that is a waste of time. And it's all a waste of time. I gotta start over. Now I could like fill these with welds, but you know, I'm not going to. Just not. Because nobody's gonna see it except for like 4 people ever. Okay, actually that's not bad. I can still use my Carbide scratcher and try this again. Because you know what? I should have thought of that. I feel like I'm usually pretty thoughtful of things like that. I was not. So, and it kind of shifted a little bit, so I'm gonna put here. Oops, oh, it shifted. It's moving around. Okay. Okay, I can see everything. It's just really, I didn't do the blue, so it's not as clear. This is dumb. Can't believe I did that. So again, we're gonna punch this to try to get this. You know, we're not. That's just a waste of time. Okay, we're just gonna try to get this centered. And we're just gonna go for it. And I'm not gonna think about it too much because I found it usually just works fine anyway. But we're gonna go nice and slow. I'm really just making indentions. Okay, because what I'm going to do is that there's not like a temporary good way to do this. My hands shake so bad, guys. Okay, so now I'm going to reline it up and make sure that looks good. I'm happy. I didn't really do that before anyway. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, that's actually better than the was last time. So go me. I made little spots for the end of it to fit in. Okay, next one. piece of crap. Slips. All right. Okay, got it. All right. 2 more. Sorry, guys. Just how it goes. Don't worry about it. If you screw it up, you can fix it again. This hand's, I think this is getting warm now. Turn that down a little bit. My right hand side is really warm. My left hand side is freezing. Okay, I got like 3 holes in this now. And this one's gonna probably coincide with the other one. Okay, do things with confidence. It'll work out. So I'm going to set this on here. Glad I noticed that before I stuck it all on there, though. That would have sucked. All right. I think that'll be good. Okay. So now I'm going to put these down in there. It's like little eyes looking at me because the hole is a little on the smaller side. I'm going to give a little light taparoo. I don't know if that's okay to do or not, but we're going to do it. Get in there. Maybe we need to water that out just a smidge. Let's hope. All right, back to this. Turn this on. By the way, guys, say hi or something. I know people are watching. It's a little weird when people watch and they don't say hi. I mean, it's not super weird, but I prefer it. It helped me out if you said hi in a couple ways. There we go. That didn't. Hopefully I didn't mess it up. So, grab my other ones here. It could just be popping the end out, which I hope it's not. I don't want to take it apart and find out. We'll find out the hard way this time. If I really had a super tiny, long, socket, then I could put it in there. Okay, so I'm gonna just put this in there. I'm gonna just cram it down in. I was gonna actually fix the. This is just a little. It's just a little too snug. It's not like going in there. Oops. Go back down. I'm gonna stick this in my vise and pop it back the other way. Oops. Go back. Perfect. It worked. It worked. Go me. And fix my mistakes. Sometimes. Okay, so I know we have 1/8. That's so good. All right, let's see if I get one of these in here. I don't worry about everything else. Okay, that looks like it's in there, okay? So let's go ahead now. We just squeeze, and as I'm going to squeeze, I'm going to make sure the top part's lined up. So it's going to do. Oh, I'll just do it a couple more times. It's been a while since I've done this, so I don't remember. There we go. Yeah, it worked. All right. Yes. I'm gonna do, and so then the what's left drops down and catches in this little thing. Oh shoot. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So what this does is it catches the bottom half, this little thing in the middle. You have to open up really wide, it'll drop down. So you open it wide, kind of holds it in there, and then we're gonna, I'll show you, so get it. Get in there, there we go. Now we're gonna down there, we're gonna squeeze. Just gonna kind of push it down in. There we go. Why isn't that happy? Come on. We just did this. What's happening here? I know, struggles. There we go. It just wasn't happy sitting there. Okay, now we're gonna do these other two. Oh, I think that's a little squampus. We're really just gonna make this fit. Somehow it got a little off-centered, but that'll work, and it's kind of gonna have to. It just got kind of twisted, but it's all right. So if this doesn't work, well, I'll just tack weld it up and we'll try again on a different video. But let's see here. Oh, yeah. Open it up, let that drop down. Yeah, this takes a little bit of getting used to. Let's see if I have, oh, I forgot, there's different tips. Oh, that's probably the problem. I have a wrong tip size in here. What size do I have? Can't read it. It's 3/16. There's my problem. So these little end pieces come off, and then mine are just screwed into the side, which is handy. What was that one? Yeah, that was 3/18, 3/16. I can't read it very well. And getting to the point, I kind of need glasses. Not cool, but I also have like astigmatism, so I just chalk it up to that. That's why I can't see super well, because everything kind of glares funny together. Look, having the right tools the right way, that's gonna make things way better. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, so we're gonna put this other one in. Okay. Then a little bit, wiggle, wiggle. Although this latch is kind of in the way. I really want to hit it on the bottom here, but that will break this little plastic thing. You're there. Oh, this has a spot for a third one, but we're not doing that. That's too much. Nobody's really going to be breaking into this. I just wanted to make it easier to carry. Come on. That is just not. Oh, that's the wrong hole. Let's see here. Ow. Touching my fingers. All right. I'm going to lay this down, and everything's. It's all kind of effed up. Why is it this was all fine 1 minute and now it's all crappy? It's because the top one got cockeyed. And that's messing with it. Okay, I'm gonna do this side first. We're gonna unhook it. Lay down here. Cram that in best we can. Got some strong tape. says it's in. We'll see. Need to latch it. Okay. Let's see if this works. This is not perfect. It's fine. Okay, I'll call my boss back. It's not my date. I'm not working today, so I'll call him back. He won't mind. All right, this is still just a little not flush, so I'm not really happy with it. There we go. Okay. It's a little loosey-goosey. Might have to fix that one later. Open that up, drop that bottom part down in there. Okay, the last one. Man, this upper part. Yeah, this looks bad. This is, I would not want to, if I was doing this for getting paid for it, I would redo it. But I'm not at all. So this is just the goodness of my heart right here. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Okay, now this one, we're gonna get a little better because the other side is a little wonky. It wasn't actually in all the way, which I was afraid it was not in all the way. Okay, sweet. Well, it latches, so that's good because then you can carry it like this without it falling apart. But then, if you see, I mean, I won't be able to look at this. Is it open? And it closes. And it latches. It's good. I did it. Hooray. If you look, it is not centered. You see how it's all wonky? That's going to drive me nuts. So I can't look at it. I'll be like, look, guys, I replaced this on here, but I can't look at it. And that side is driving me crazy. Loose. So loose. You know what? I'm going to drill that one out. I'm going to redo that because it's too much. It's too much. So this is going to be loud. And I'm going to drill this. What the hell is going on here? Oh, I think this has a magnet on the end and it's sticking to everything. So this goes in here. Don't put it down. Put it away. That is my rule. From now on, don't put it down, put it away, because man, I'm having a hard time with that. So we're doing the one that's on my right of the second. Going to get that little taproot out from behind. You know what? I can just use my handy dandy humble mechanic screwdriver. Let's push that out. Maybe. I know it would be nice if I had my shit together, but I don't. So we're just going to use anything else to drill it out. That's not happy. Dude, these are good rivets that I got at Harbor Freight. They're working. I've got a rag here, so it's not making sure I set it down appropriately. Come on. Here's my little punch. Okay. I'm just, instead of punching on the hammer, push, and there it goes. Hooray! Okay, so we're going to redo that real quick. I think it'll be good. Oh crap, did I do aluminum or did I think I did aluminum. Why are you doing aluminum now? Come on. I believe in you, little rivet. You can make it in there. Sometimes things just need a little encouragement. Not people, things. People just need to get up their butts. Just kidding. And go to work. Like me. I've needed a lot of encouragement this year. And luckily, I'm able to get it from some places. But also, I'm responsible for my own actions. So, what is causing this not to sit? It's probably just the latch itself. Get in there. Come on. It's like half. Come on. See, this is why it's fun watching other people struggle, right? Enjoy the struggle. There will be success. I'm determined. But... well, here we go. Here's nothing. Hooray! That looks better. Okay. And though it is still scawampus, it will work. Right? Right? Son of a bee. Maybe it won't work. Oh, you know what? I bet I bent that in pretty good. So let's give that a little hammer out. Then, hooray! Now it works. Just a little abuse is what that needs. So it is not how I'd like. It was just too wiggly. But I know better for next time. But it does work. Hooray. So this was $7. These boxes with like the full-size cash drawer. I mean, this is a change, more change in dollars, but these are like 40 bucks. And I got the box that does our Industries for $4. And the latches, I'm gonna have to fiddle with that a little more. It's just offset enough. We're only, but they were $3 a piece. So, you know what? I'm gonna have to pry that up a little bit. They were like $3. So $7, and it works well enough. Works way better than it would have before. So we'll just use flathead screwdriver. I'm gonna pry the little tongue on this up a little bit. Oh, I don't want to move. That much off. Well, it latches. We'll just have to fuss with it a little bit. It's better than not having the box you need. So, here we go. Hooray! And I'm just going to leave that here. We're just going to stop because otherwise this is going to get way worse. Like how badly I want to clean up the rust and repaint it. I'm not doing that. But $4. $4. And then a set for 2 latches, which are weird. I wanted just what looked, you know, like these latches, but I don't need a key that was on it originally. That's not an option. But I was just like, man, I could fix that. And it did. Gummy, one thing off the list that I need to do today. So I'm gonna go and call my boss back since he just called, and I'm gonna lay down because I'm feeling a little dizzy. So, well, thanks guys for popping in and being on the live, and you can watch this later on YouTube. And yeah, anyway, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go like let my hair down and go enjoy my Friday. I'll be back, which means I'll be back in here later. All right, see you guys. Bye.